Hello, let me start off by introducing myself. My name is David Stewart, or Dave Stew, or Dave Easily, depending on what medium you use to keep up with the Halo community. So some of you will know me, a lot of you will not. So how did this happen? Well, a few days ago, I was playing some Halo with Roy, and I saw someone in his stream say something like, FIFA 15 or Riot, in that typical kind of Twitch way. And from there, I realized that, you know what, I haven't played FIFA in forever, and I love that game, man. Like, I absolutely adored it as a child. I haven't played it for 2 or 3 years now, I think. And I thought, man, I'm going to have to get that game. So the next day, fast forward 24 hours, and the next day, I decided, you know what, I'm going to buy FIFA 15. So I sit down, I download that huge chunk. My internet is a Walmart internet, so it took forever. But I download FIFA 15, and I'm about to start playing it, and someone gets online at Halo, invites me to play Halo, so I end up playing Halo instead. From there, I realized that, I could maybe play my first game against Roy. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be interesting to play my very first game of FIFA 15 against the Royborg himself? So I tweeted at him and said, "Hey man, just downloaded FIFA 15. How about my first game in years and my first ever game of FIFA 15 against you?" And as I'm writing the tweet, I think, well, how about we do it for like a charity bet, a charity stream, kind of like a bet I can beat you, Well, he responds to me and is like, "Yeah, man, that's brilliant. That's perfect." So a couple DMs later, next thing you know, we're on Skype and we're having a chat, and we kind of morphed the idea from, instead of it being my first game, why don't we set a date out in the future and we'll do a whole charity stream and then have this game, and all the money donated from Roy's stream will be matched by us up to $1,000, and the winner gets to pick the charity. So he loved that idea. I loved that idea. He tweets it out, and we got some traction with it. Like, immediately, people are kind of buzzing at me and sending me text messages saying what a good idea. So we thought it'd be cool and interesting if we also did, obviously, a vlog introduction, which is what this is, and then some training, right? So I still have not played the game. It is now, let me just look up here in my calendar. It is now April 30th. 2015, and I have still not played this game. And on May 15th, 2015, I will play Roy with $1,000 on the line. So I'm a little bit petrified of that fact, but as a gamer, we rise to the challenges, right? We see the competition and we go there. So I'm looking forward to it. So I've got 2 weeks tomorrow to train for this event, and that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to hammer it as much as I can. Starting as soon as I finish this video, I'm getting right on Xbox. I'm getting right to work. I'm going to play FIFA until my fingers fall off. I will, though, still play Halo in the evenings, I have to say, because I'm not going to give that up. So, yeah. So I hope that on May 15th, you can all join us for a charity stream. I believe Roy's going to announce the charities. He's going to do something for pancreatic cancer, and I believe that's because Snipe Down Eric, his father's just been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. So obviously it's a very sad thing, and I'm really proud of Roy for stepping forward and supporting that. My charity will be the Ronald McDonald House Charities, which is a charity which houses people who have children in the NICU. Now, the NICU is the Natal Intensive Care Unit. So the Natal Intensive Care Unit is a unit that's set up for babies, basically, who are not in good condition and may not make it, basically. And so these NICUs are not in every town. So a lot of times a family may have to travel hundreds or even thousands of miles to get their child into a NICU to get good health care. But then the cost of having to stay with that child for maybe 4 to 6 weeks is just a cost that's it's a burden to the family, and they have to go through that while the child is ill also. So Ronald McDonald House Charities has houses set up around the country that will house these individuals while the child is in the NICU. And I think it's a wonderful thing. I was personally affected as a child with was personally affected as a child with a brother and sister who spent some time in the NICU, and it was a very difficult time for our family, and we didn't have anything like this. So I admire it a lot, and it's definitely something that I support. So that's who mine will be for. Roy's will be for the Pancreatic Cancer Association, I believe. And I'm looking forward to it, man. So I'm getting off here. I'm going to go game, and hopefully we're going to get some more vlogs going of our training. I'm going to do a bit of a day in the life of Dave Easley. A few people have asked me to do that. What's it like being Dave Easley? I can tell you now, it's actually pretty boring. It's not as exciting as you might think. So I'm going to go game, drink some beers, relax, and hopefully learn how to play FIFA to an appropriate level. So share this video, please try and get people involved in this. Let's see if we can really drive a force behind some of these charities, get some money where it's much needed, and make me or Roy pay a big sum out of pocket too. So that should be interesting, should be fun. Take it easy, no pun intended.